So I want to talk about an important part of my shooting, which is part of the pressure shooting platform for bow hunting I teach folks. Grant here from the Ethical Predator, and I'm talking today about one of the basic drills of what I call the follow-up shot series. Now, a lot of times, folks just don't think of that second shot or the need for one. They shoot all calm and collected on the range with the first arrow, and if something goes wrong, they just aren't prepared for the second arrow, which is often needs to be fast and on target, which happens after your adrenaline dump and under a lot of pressure. I like to do this drill from a walk down stock shooting scenario. So what I'll do is I'll stick my target out there in the field somewhere out past 50, 100 yards or so. And I will actually approach it using brush, terrain, obstructions, trees, even the grass sometimes. And I'll even get down in and get used to crawling with my bow through that structure, 5, 15 yards maybe or more, bow in hand. I get up, do a little sneak, get into a shooting position just like I would on a real animal. This is what I call a walk down stock drill, and it's very similar to what you experience still hunting or stalking game in the field. And it's a really important part of my bow hunting shot structure. Now, you can do some static position shooting first to get into the fundamentals of getting a second arrow off fast. But I like doing a walk down for folks once they get to that place that they're in their personal effective lethal range to take that shot. It just gets their head in the game of actually bow hunting instead of the range. What we're going to do is we're going to take our time. We're going to take the shot once we get into that effective range. Then we're going to try to get a second shot off from a slightly different position within 5 seconds or faster. Now, full disclosure, I know some of my horsebow and longbow buddies can get arrows off a lot faster, a heck of a lot faster than I can. But what you want to do is you want to add some realism to this. You're going to change your position. So you're going to do your walk down, you're going to do your stock drill, you're going to do your shot. But when you get to that place, like I said, don't shoot until you feel absolutely like you're near effective lethal range. As I said before, if it's 10 feet, then so be it. You're going to take the shot. Then as fast and as clean as possible, you know that old saying, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. You want to be clean and get that arrow off your quiver and onto the string. Doesn't matter if it's a bow quiver, a hip quiver, or a back quiver. Use what you're going to hunt with. Ensure you have a really good solid anchor. Your hook's good, everything is tight structurally, but as fast as possible, try to get another arrow off on that animal target from a different position. So you're actually going to move after that first shot, maybe somewhere from 5 to 10 feet, whether it's straight up or laterally. I like to go laterally because it simulates maybe a miss or a bad hit, and I've got to kind of move with that animal. And if you've hit that animal and you know you need to get another arrow into it, this is an excellent drill to enable you to do that. So you want to get that second shot off as fast as possible, still going for the boiler room or the vitals, but get it onto the string at any cost. Now, I like timing this drill as well. It really simulates getting into that second shot follow-up. So if you're gonna, break away from that sanitized environment, folks get used to shooting in. That's the whole point. I've talked about the rule of 3, position, angle, and distance. And this drill really gets down to the nuts and bolts of those very rules principles. I really try to get into a non-conventional position for that second shot. You may have gotten close enough to get that shot for the animal, that first shot, without knowing you're there. But that second shot, the game's up, especially if you've already hit that animal. You need to learn to get another arrow as fast and as clean as possible onto the string and do it under some pressure. Now, if you've been bow hunting for any time at all, you know this drill. You've been through it before perhaps, but this drill is going to really help your follow-up shot if you need it. And if you're just starting out, it will add realism and a solution to hits or misses that aren't what you wanted. It happens. Nothing is perfect under bow hunting situations. Keep shooting, add pressure to your structure. It will make you a better bow hunter and teach you a lot about what you need to work on at the same time. We owe it to the game we pursue to be as effective as possible while hunting with our pointed sticks, and I'm still learning something new every day, and I've been shooting now for over 50 years. And as always, shoot straight and have fun.